So my name is Jessica Marfeo, and I am Miss Rhode Island 2013. And when many people first see me, all they see is the crown, and they think, she's just a beauty queen. She doesn't do anything. She just put an evening gown on and got crowned that evening. I'm going to take you back to the night of the pageant, because even though I was running with my platform, my scholarship ambitions, and I was going as Jessica Marfeo, cancer came up right before the crowning moment. I was going out in my swimsuit for my competition, and of course the hairdressers are doing makeup. Everyone's helping us get ready, and I have a scar on my back. It was bigger when I was younger, and then I grew 10 inches, and now it's smaller. So a girl came up to me and goes, "Oh, are you going to cover that?" I said, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "The scar on your back, isn't it from like a car accident or something?" And I ran, not telling anyone that I was a cancer survivor. The judges knew because it was part of my fact sheet, and some of the exec board knew because they remembered me from when I was younger and I ran. The girl looked at me and I said, "I'm a cancer survivor," and she dropped and said, "What?" She goes, "You're a cancer survivor at 19 years old." I said, "Yes, I am, and I have a younger brother, Michael, who passed away from brain cancer." I said, "I'm here today, and I'm gonna rock the stage as a cancer survivor and for my brother." And so I went on that stage with no cover up on the scar. It's not that noticeable. And everyone knew that night that I was there as Jess, the cancer survivor, who's 19 and was wanting to be Miss Rhode Island. So now I'm here today as Miss Rhode Island with one of my goals and dreams done, and here to advocate about cancer because it is close to my heart, but also talk to you about my story. When I was 5 years old, I went into Hasbro Children's Hospital for a case of pneumonia. My pediatrician asked my parents to get a chest x-ray because he heard a lot of blockage going on in my lungs. The doctors at Hasbro did not want to do one. He basically forced it down their throat, and to this day, I'm still thankful for him because of that x-ray, I was able to find the tumor behind my left lung. They did a needle biopsy, and at first they said, "We're pretty sure it's benign. You just experienced it with your son a year before. Why would a second child get it this close together?" Did the biopsy, it came back 100% cancer. They wanted to do radiation, they wanted to do chemo. My parents, it wasn't the first time they heard, "Your child has cancer." They went back and said, "We're not doing any of it. Jess doesn't want to. She wants to just do the surgery," because I was afraid I was going to lose my hair. I've had blonde hair since I was little. I didn't want to lose it, and my brother Michael had blonde hair, blue eyes, and lost all of his. And I looked at my mom and said, "I won't do it." I said, "I'll go to heaven with Michael before I lose my hair." She goes, "Okay, Jess, we'll work with it. Let's do the surgery first before we jump the gun." We did the surgery, and through lots of prayers and the support of the Tomorrow Fund, still to this day, I am best friends with Barbara, has helped my family and I through a lot. I came out, and I was able to dance in my June recital in my ballet shoes, even though I had surgery in April. I came out of surgery and asked my mom for a large cheese pizza and ate it all. And the doctor still thought I was gonna vomit after, but I didn't. All the cases they told my parents, "We're gonna need to do chemo, it's gonna reoccur." I've been in remission since 13 years old. All these things, all these stepping stones have made me who I am today. So going into being Miss Rhode Island and running, I could have chose the platform cancer and to promote it. I chose a different platform, but to add cancer in as my personal story, to go out and to be who I am. And as soon as I won Miss Rhode Island, many news stories went, "The cancer survivor who won Miss Rhode Island." The cancer survivor. Okay, there's other aspects to who I am, guys. Let's look at that. And yes, I'm glad we're promoting it and we're getting the word out there, but instead of focusing on what we can do to promote cancer, they're focusing on, "She's a cancer survivor." Well, what am I doing to act this? So now I've been working with the Tomorrow Fund. I'm a camp counselor for Camp Dottie in the summertime. I'm a volunteer on the oncology unit at Hasbro Children's Hospital. And every Sunday morning, I'm covered in glitter and glue and things that probably shouldn't be covered in the playroom at Hasbro and just playing with the kids. When I came out of all of this, my younger brother, Michael, as I said, he was diagnosed with brain cancer a year before I was, and he passed away in the same year at the age of 2 years old. So I went in knowing that I had the perseverance and the courage and to speak my mind. And all my life, my parents have told me those three things. always keep that courage and to speak your mind. Sometimes a little too much, because I'm Italian, so I get a little snippy sometimes, but regardless of that, I went into knowing I had to be myself. And at my crowning moment, there's pictures all over the Facebook, and you can follow me, Twitter and Instagram, at Miss Rhode Island 2013. And I'm thanking God and my brother and all the cancer survivors out there and everyone who's worked so hard, because there was a lot of people that doubted me. There was favorites. I was running against older girls, but no one knew I was a cancer survivor until that girl said something for that little fact of a scar on my back. So it's always been a part of me. I continue to go advocate about cancer. I was so thankful to come talk this afternoon to all of you about it and to share my story, because many people go, she's a girl in the tiara. She didn't do too much. Well, I can tell you, I've done a lot in my 19 years, and I'm not stopping now. I'm going to go to Miss America, and we're still going to share the story. I'm going to advocate for my platform, which is BFF, Be Friends First, and it's an educational program for students K through 12 that talks about peer pressuring, bullying, and other social aspects. And I'm proud to say that at 19, I have that instilled in 7 schools. So all those little things I'm doing have made me who I am, and cancer has made me, Jessica Marfeo, as a strong, independent woman who's going out there and advocating for a cause that I am passionate about, and the Tomorrow Fund has backed me the entire way. So I thank you all for helping me be here today, and for all of your support and love, and of course for having me here, for Kelly and Katie, because they invited me after reading my story in the Projo. And I thank you all so much.